Do not be embarrassed about your development. In our society, everything has to be so perfect that if we create something with many mistakes, it gets ridiculed. Now obviously, it can have a few mistakes, and sometimes it creates a vibe in what you're doing. And people will see gradually with your work, it improves and it just has a different energy to it. But when you make these mistakes, you get ridiculed hardcore. And people just don't understand about development anymore. It's like when you see a lot of these models out there, they have to be 100% perfect. It's all about being sexy and attractive. And it's pressure for them to always look attractive. So they might be walking down the street and they haven't got any makeup on. And then someone takes a picture and then that gets viral. And it's like people are saying that person's ugly. Just because they look different to how they look on the front of a magazine. Which has a lot of, Photoshop work done to it. So that being said, it's like sometimes that can work out with the whole Photoshop thing. And it's got a particular style to it and look cool. But you got to remember that we all have our faults. We all make our mistakes. Our society is trying to be too robotic, I feel, nowadays. Rather than let people go with their development and enhance themselves naturally. Rather than trying to be something they're not. And putting the pressure on themselves to be perfect 150% all the time. It's crazy like that now. One mistake you might make and people want to call it out as if you killed someone. But my message to all the artists out there or anyone going through that is don't let that pressure make you want to give up. Just keep doing what you're doing and be proud of your development. It's like even if you're in a job, a 9-to-5 job, and the first day you get your job, you're expected to be 100% perfect. All that is nonsense to me. You should get your training. You should gradually, build up your momentum, your feel to the job, rather than, we hired you because we felt you were perfect for the job, so we expect you to be 150% perfect on the first day you get there, within the first hour. You got to be selling 1,000 products in the first hour. Crazy stuff, crazy. And, they get rid of that worker soon, rather than really giving that worker a chance. And if that worker is a good person, and they turn up on time, then yeah, of course, they should be given that trust. Not turned into a machine. So I really feel that our society is becoming more robotic. And it's really ourselves we're doing this to each other. We're putting this pressure where we have to feel that if this is not perfect, it's crap. Rather than appreciating it for what it is. And be anticipated for the next project. There's one director I know that he made 2 films that I think people liked. And people just ridicule him now. I'm trying to remember the name of that director. But he gets ridiculed. He doesn't get any chance. I just seen people just totally diss him. 2 films that people have liked, but they don't like the fact that he puts twists at the end of his films, I think it is. But he just gets ridiculed. And I can understand the films that he make are not going to be people's things now, and people have lost their trust in him. But who knows? One day he might come out the woodwork and he might surprise you guys. Who knows? But I just feel that all the pressure to be perfect is nonsense. This whole flawless routine, I'm not buying it really, to be honest. So anyway, on that note, it's something to think about, dudes and dudettes. Really just be proud of your development. And don't let anybody shut you down. F the beef, increase the peace.